Hey guys, Geno Zero, how you doing? I hope all is well in YouTube land. Whatever part of the world that you are in my part of the world, I know it's been a while since I've been around, but it wasn't. It's not been a very good past couple of weeks. Well, I guess about a week and a half. Just a few days after I got home from the Homestead conference, I developed an infection in the bone of my lower jaw, and it really kicked the crap out of me for a while. My jaw was swollen and my teeth were loose, and it was just pretty rough. It was pretty uncomfortable, to say the least. So, see, you go to town, get a bone infection. I don't know. Stay away from town. Oh man! But anyway, I'm starting to feel better. I woke up one morning and my teeth hurt and my teeth were starting to get loose, and I didn't think nothing of it. I thought maybe I busted myself somehow when I was sleeping, or you know how it is. And so I went out to the river for a while, started doing things around here, and then by the afternoon I felt some knots starting to swell up and starting to get a little more painful. And I was like, well, man, I better go, find somebody who's got some college and tell me what the heck's going on. So I went in to see our dentist, and he took some X-rays, and I had big sections of infection through my lower jawbone. So he put me on some antibiotics, and they're working, and the swelling has gone down. I'm able to talk, and I feel a lot better. It's not as don't hurt as much, and my teeth are starting to stiffen up a little bit. They're not so loose, and it's nice to be able to eat again. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I like to eat, and thank God for grits and cream of wheat and stuff like that, because that's what I was working on there for several days. So anyway, but I'm feeling better. I'll keep y'all posted. I'm not quite sure what the next step is going to be as far as how the infection affected my jawbone, or whether or not I'm going to have to continue on with some antibiotics. We'll have to go back and see the doctor here in a few days and see where it goes. So prayers are always appreciated. I have been trying to get a few little things done around here, what I could. I've just been kind of drained, but we've got one of the smaller gardens in here. This garden here this year, this one here, we put in a couple of cucumber plants, not a whole lot. We put in okra, tomatoes, and peppers right here behind me, because we really need to. Last year, our garden didn't do very well at all, and we didn't have any fruit, the apple trees, nothing. We didn't have any nuts. It was really a really hard year last year. And in our pantry, the section where we have our salsa and spaghetti sauce and tomato juice and tomato sauce and tomato section is bare. We didn't have anything that we could really put away a whole lot last year, and it was pretty rough as far as the tomato stuff goes. And the same thing with our fruit section is pretty much bare. The pie fillings and the jams and stuff is pretty much gone. So we really are going to try to concentrate on tomatoes and fruit this year. We've still got beans in the jar. We've still got other stuff in the jar. I may grow down by where we have the potato patch and the other gardens down there between the grow out pens. I may put in a couple of row of beans, but I'm not sure yet. I've got time still. We've still got time. It's still early for us here where I live in Ohio. I've got plenty of time to think about it and get some more in. But I'll show you guys here in a little bit some other things that we've got going on. The greens in our salad box. So we're really going to try to concentrate on having good tomato year, a good pepper year, so that we can make salsa and spaghetti sauces and stuff like that and get them canned up. So we're going to try to really baby this garden behind us and have good quality of plants, rather than planting 100 tomatoes and trying to get quantity. We planted these 3 rows behind me, and we're just going to try to have some good quality plants that are going to produce a lot. So we'll see how it goes. And the fruit trees are looking pretty good too. But we're going to take a look at them real quick. Our peaches are loaded. We've got quite a few apples on the apple trees. So we're just going to, hopefully, we're going to have a decent season that we can baby everything and kind of get our pantry restocked for the upcoming winter. Because last winter was pretty rough, man. We made it. Don't get me wrong. We were just fine. But I don't like having to buy things at the store that I don't have to buy. And so that's why that's why we're going to really concentrate on the things that we need this year versus the things that we want, just because we use a lot of tomato stuff, and that's what we're going to concentrate on. And so we'll take a walk around here and show you guys what we got going on. First off, let me get over here. Sorry about that. Hope it didn't make anybody sick. This is the salad, the lettuce box that we built. We've got peas planted across the back wall and over there. And I think we're going to put some lattice board up against the wall to let the peas climb. And then we've got a bunch of different kinds of lettuce and spinach and greens in this little box that we built up here in front of this new barn. So far they're looking pretty good. This is a cooler spot because it's in the shade for most of the morning, and then or it's in the sun for most of the morning, and then in the heat of the day it's in the shade, and then in the evening time when the sun comes back this way it's got a little more sun. So far they're doing pretty good. There's the building there. Still got some cleanup stuff to do. Over there in those tubs we got some dill and a couple of strawberry plants and some comfrey that we're growing, and a couple of different kinds of herbs. I don't remember exactly what we got. And right here we got a big tub of chamomile. We're going to come out here probably this afternoon and pick up some of these flowers and start drying them out for chamomile tea. And here in the garden, like I said, we've got our okra and our tomatoes and our peppers, and everything's looking good. Cucumbers down here at the end by the rabbit tractors. This afternoon I got to put a new lid on this tractor here. It's that lid got these PVC boards are great, but when you leave them in the sun, this was in the sun all summer long, they get brittle, and through the winter time and stuff it gets brittle. So put a new lid on that and get somebody moved in. We've got one of our bucks in here. He must be in the area. You don't know if you can see him in the... What you doing, man? He's out there enjoying the grass. We always try to put the white side up to kind of reflect a little more of the heat and a little more of the sun. And we can move him around up here. These two tractors here are the ones that we run through the orchard. Move them down and then back up and around. And a little apple tree here. Let's see, first of all we got blackberries that are going really good over here. So far there's going to be a lot of berries and a lot of blooms, which is good. We really need to have it. And then I don't know if you guys will be able to see the smaller apples on here yet. On this apple tree, like right here by my finger, there's some little small ones that have started. Now we've got plums, and we've got cherries, and then we've got our peach trees. These four here are peach trees, and they're doing pretty well. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way. You can see the smaller peaches here. Hopefully we'll have a lot of them. We like a lot of peaches. We like to make pie filling. So far, everything is looking well and doing well. And we'll just continue to pray that we have a good garden year and a good fruit year, because that's what we need mostly this year. So anyway, it's been a while since I made a video. I figured I'd just kind of stop and show you guys our little fruit that we got going on, and what we've got going on in this little section of garden here. We've got a couple more gardens, but we'll see what we are going to put in them later on this month. Usually around here, Mother's Day is the day that you want to plant, so we've still got a little bit of time. Anywho, you guys, we'll catch up with you in maybe another few days before I, get around to doing anything. I may try to go fishing this evening, but we'll see. I'm waiting on my buddy Joe to come out and hang out for a little bit from St. Bernard Acres. He's always fun to hang out with. So anywho, you guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of the day. God bless. The end.
Buzz, the end.